Hello, Attack Power here with Season 10 of the SDL Steel Division 2 League. Finally back with our first match here from Division 1 between Mimile and Khers. Let's dive right into Steel Division 2! I was so excited I cheered right through the intro. Alrighty, folks, so here we are in Orsha North. Season 10 has begun. So exciting here. Our first match here between Mimile on 97th Strelki on Maverick Income and Khers on Rosselsprung again on Vanguard. So Khers starting out strong with a very interesting division here. So I'm going to take a minute here to explain the rules of Season 10, just for those who don't know what they are this season or have not watched before. So essentially what happens is in this league, you are matched up in a division. The division can be any number of players, and then those divisions are divided into groups of 8 people in each group, and in those groups then you play 3 matches, so against the other 3 players, and the 2 players who come out of top of that group point wise get to play then in the playoffs, and that's an elimination round. So like these matches are 2-game matches, and you can win or lose both games. You're not out if you lose, but obviously then you don't get those points. Each game you win is basically worth 1 point. It's pretty straightforward. So these players will play 2 games and then go on to the next player and play 2 games and so on and so forth. I myself am in Division 2. So Division 1 being the strongest players in the game, Division 2 also being very strong players, but not considered the strongest of the strongest. So that's the setup of the tournament. The actual rules, what happens is both players, there's a player 1 and a player 2, and you switch for each game. And player 1 and 2 both ban some maps, so they get 5 maps in each. You ban 1 each until you're down to the last one, obviously. And then each player gets to ban 10 divisions. So you ban 5, 5, 5, and 5. So it's a total of 20 divisions get banned. So we're likely to see this season a lot of really interesting divisions that we don't often see because of this. I would think in many games that most of the stronger divisions will be banned, because with 20 bans, even though there's almost 90 divisions in the game at this point, 20 bans really takes out a lot of obviously all of the S tier divisions and a good chunk of A tier, if not all of A tier. So we should see some really interesting matchups and games here in Season 10. So let's quick zoom in here down to Mimile. Up north, he's got some Ognemichiki Gavardia DP Tankos in the M2A1s. And then we have a 45mm Sniper Gavardia DP and Gavardia, along with a T-34 Razvedka, which is Recon T-3476. And then we have, going into the center here, Ognemichiki Sniper, more Flamers, SG-43 Heavy Machine Gun, Tankos, Gavardia, and a 122mm. Very interesting. And all the way down south, Eliters, some Tankos, Gavardia DP, and T-34. In the south from Mimile here, we have an SPW AB, we have PAC 36, a whole bunch of Utasi Brandenburgers, SS Pioneer, Führers, Gebirgsjäger Pioneers, Gebirgsjäger Fusiliers. We have some more 47mm recon cars coming up here, MG34 Brandenburgers, SS Gebirgsstreif going in the center, and Ustase going into the center as well. We have an LG42 and a Fusilier going into the hill here. And up north, we have a Schwaloza PAC 36, Brandenburg Pioneers, SS Pioneers, Gebirgsstreif, and a Gebirge Leader. So this should be a fascinating match. 15-9 to Mimile already, just by merit of his absolute speed advantage here. Rosselsprung being slow. I don't think this division's good, but my God, we've seen Khers absolutely dominate with this division several times. Now, Khers on the weaker side of the map as well. It's much easier to get into this town down here on the blue side than it is for red to get in the other one. But the 47mm coming in clutch here. This is one of those like little Breda guns on a half track, essentially. It's going to stand no chance against this T-3476, but it does do well taking out one of those M2A1s. I think it killed the Tanko inside as well. So a nice kill there to start. T-34 spots out that 47mm easily. Going to take it down here in one shot. No, it misses. 47mm going to get on target. It's going to fire a lot. Wow, I think it just got a pen. Going to fire 3, 4 shots, and he's finally backing up, but it's too late. Really, at that point, you should have just committed. 47mm pushing off some infantry there. Brandenburg are fantastic, but no chance against this massive troops here. Up north, those infantry moving into an odd spot, not trying to get on the hill here at all. Yeah, of course, the highlight of Rosselsprung is their incredible suite of infantry and the huge variety of just stuff. They just have so many weird units. I can't even, like, this SPW here, not in any other division. So Gebirgsjäger Pioneer and Ustase fighting Gavardi DP, really not what you want. Pack 36 though can definitely well, if we look at his AP, can take that out if he turns it. He did turn it off, so the heat shell's going and it lands a hit on that T-34 Azveka. This thing is basically like similar to a Pupshin, where you get the long range kind of Panzerschreck rocket essentially. Gebirgsjäger Strife trying to take on those Akademichiki, pushed out of that house there. Whole pile of CQC units here. I'm not sure what his plan is with these. I assume to loop up and around to push him off this hill. Come back down south. These infantry just got crushed by something. Not sure what though. Brandenburgers are dead. IL-2 floating off here. P2 recon coming in. We do have a Flakverling 20 mil coming in, so that should do quite well. And we have a huge pile of infantry pushing forward here. Wow. These Gebirgsjäger Pioneers, all this triple star. Look at that, beautiful. And this is a really good leader with a sniper and the very good AT rifle with the high penetration and high damage. This thing is really good. You see him on the Sicherungs too. Komroti will eventually get caught out. Gebirgs Strife catch out the Tankos out of range. Gebirgs Pioneer, though, with their jerrycan bomb, cannot get it off in time. Komroti goes down, though. M2A1 pushing forward. Gebirgs Strife do have a Panzerfaust, but that's not going to do it. This range. Gotta hop back up north. Infantry pushing, with a massive infantry pushing forward again here for Khers. Mimile's still 13-11, though. And remember, Khers is on the vanguard, and he's only got, oh no, it's been 3 minutes that have progressed. He doesn't have 3 minutes left. Every set of players does it different. If they put on the actual time limit thing, then it's like counting down. Strife misses due to the stress with its Panzerfaust. Don't see it often, but it definitely does happen when the infantry are super stressed like this. M2A1 will get the opportunity to get away. That was probably their only chance. Gebirgs Führer can definitely kill that, though. These infantry need to fall back, because if they get caught out, they'll get surrendered, and that would be an absolutely insanely devastating blow for Khers. Ustase, though, pushing off these Gavardias. Apologies if I'm saying that incorrectly. And Mimile's looking a little pressured here. We now have a 13-11. Flakverling finally pushing off that P2 recon up north. Infantry making a lot of progress. The armor's going to hold him up, though. Pack 36 can do a good job. Let's see if the Akademichiki reveal themselves as the Gebirgsstrife. Gebirgsstrife should be able to take them out with the triple MP40. And obviously, with the support of the other infantry here, should get absolutely melted. T-34-76 pushing in. These infantry can't do much against it, and this 47 mil, yeah, maybe. It's going to be a stretch, but it could. Infantry coming back in. Gebirgsführer gets a pen? I'm not sure. Does take it down. There we go. Very nice. So M2A1 out of the way. So M2A1's quite annoying. 122. This was a really strange call-in, I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just very odd. You don't see it very often. Brandenburg Pio take out the M2A1. Tankos throw their grenade over top of the building into the other one. So really nice play there. I think it did just happen automatically. I don't think Mimile told that to do that specifically. Although you can have it do that. Something you'd never know. Brandenburger taking on Tankos. Not the best matchup, but they do get their grenade off and kill off that Tanko. Mimile here starting to run out of CQC troop. 97th, solid infantry sweep, but not like a massive deep one. One of those thinner Strelki divisions in terms of infantry. More focused on that armor and stuff that they have that a lot of the Strelki divisions don't. Ustase closing off this gap here. SPW 41 here. This is the like normal autocannon version here. IL-2 coming in. This is the one. This one does not have AT. Just has some 50 kilogram bombs, which will do okay here. Loses sight. Interesting. Tank will get another cheeky throw in. SS Gebirgsjäger won't surrender because of the leader here. And Tanko should get eliminated here eventually by the Brandenburgers. Khers now in a 14-10. Clears out the town 15-9. What a turnaround here. Really, it's just something to see with Khers. It just is an inexorable push, constantly pushing forward. And with this division like Rosselsprung, like obviously all he's got are infantry. Like that's what he's got. Here are these light like garbage tanks. It's so funny to see these. Now they're amazing against light armor and stuff because of the fast firing tank gun, but like they're not good against any normal armor. But now we have a commanding 16-8 lead, and now Khers is sending piles of troops forward in the center. With the Gebirgsjäger Fusilier, IL-2 does get its bombs off. I don't know what, I think it killed one of those CQC infantry. SPW, though, gonna scare off those tankos. Ustase, they have Berettas. They don't have any sort of like CQC explosive device, like a Molotov or a grenade. 122 mil, getting some nice shots here on the Pak-40, taking that out. This, I mean, technically it's a very good, like, direct combat weapon, because then its shots are directly on target. Gebirg Fusilier probably win this out. Brandenburg MG42 moving in, that'll close off this stuff. Look at him go, he's just pushing some Stolzträger here. These are just, like, tons of MP40s with a grenade. Solid, I mean, they're solid CQC, they're not anything amazing, but Khers taking no break here. IL-2 coming in. Oh, it's going after the Fusilier here. The pile of snipers here taking out these Gavardia one by one. LG-42 as well in, but it's on a hill, it looks like. It's having some gun depression problems. Tanko getting a cheeky capture here. SPW just pushed on through. They won't get through this T-34, though. Mimile just on the back foot, and we're still not into B phase. Stolztrup, it says they have AT, but I don't see AT on these guys. Am I imagining something here? No, they definitely don't. That's an HE explosive. It says it very specifically, so that's really strange. Never noticed that. I don't play Rosselsprung or see Rosselsprung enough to even know. But that's definitely an issue. LG-42 finally fixed. Gun depression issue fixed. But unfortunately, it's like changing targets. Kubel goes down to the 45 mil, so it's not a huge loss probably, but a loss, no doubt. LG-42 continuing to fall back. I'm not 100% sure why. It was about to shoot. It was in position. SBW going to go down here to the T-34. Down it goes. Khers might want to be careful. He has a nice abundance of light armor like that, but it's not infinite. But he has a commanding control down south. MG-42 and these light tanks set up now. Stolzträgers grabbing these extra flags. 18-6 for Khers. Oh my goodness. Mimile was in Division 2 last year. He's a very good player. It's not like he doesn't belong in Division 2 or Division 1. But Khers showing what a old school Division 1 player can do. Brandenburg here getting crushed by the T-34, and the Brandenburg itself has no AT, so it's not like he can even do anything. But the Fusiliers and infantry wiping out the troops of Mimile here. 19-5. Flakverling going to stop one of those IL-2s. Not going to be able... Maybe it will stop both. Wow, it actually stops both. Holy crap. I got some good shots on. Finally get it back to stop the triple tick. We are now into B phase. SPW, though, going after the 122, along with the other SPW, is going to wipe that out. That's going to be a big loss there, point-wise. Brandenburg should be able to finish off this sniper. Is it out of range? No, it's not out of range of T-34. T-34 is moving, though, so that grenade's not going to do much. Sniper is down, and now we're back to an 18-6 for Khers. Oh, my goodness gracious. He just can't be stopped. Ustase, Ustase moving forward now. I'm going to keep trying to smoke off where they can to stay alive, to keep capturing this flag. He's going to lose that in a second here, too. Oh, my God. Mimile's got nothing. His whole line has just been disintegrated. And I'm not even sure when the trades got so horrendously poor that he ended up 21-3. He's getting the Armen up 22-2. Oh, my God. I mean, I am beyond impressed. Oh, and the Fuhrer gets a nice side shot of that T-34, taking it out. 23-1. I've never seen this in a league game, I don't think. Infantry finally go down in the transport. I'm not... What did it? Oh, this highest one. So now the heavy armor in. Mimile playing like a true Division 1 player and not quitting. I like it. SPW gonna get absolutely creamed here. Oh, yeah, just destruction. These tanks can't just go... I mean, they can, though. I mean, these infantry don't actually have AT. Oh, no. And here comes the Ju-87. It does get line of sight right at the last second. Does it turn in time? It does. Oh, no! The clusters pinned the IS-1 down, and the Stolztrupp immediately surrendered it. Oh my god. This is a disaster for Mimile. An absolute disaster. What an incredible game from Khers. If you want to learn how to just push and keep pushing, this is the guy to watch. Wow. I'm in awe. I really am. I am so impressed. And Mimile finally throws in the towel. 12 minutes and 33 seconds. That was a show. 1345 to 565. Excellent game there to Khers. Wow, this 122 really paid off at the end of the day. That really did a lot of damage. But yeah, the high quality Rosselsprung for this guy is just something to see. Great match. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting down on Patreon below. Thanks a bunch, guys, and have a fantastic day.